Chapter 3 of Secrets. In the days that followed their fateful encounter at the tavern, Eric and Elizabeth found themselves entangled in a web of stolen moments and lingering glances. Their connection deepened with each passing day, a magnetic force that drew them inexorably. Amidst the backdrop of a coastal town with cobblestone streets and ancient buildings that echoed tales of centuries past, they embarked on a journey of exploration, not only of each other, but also of the veiled mysteries that shadowed their lives. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of pink and gold across the sky, Eric and Elizabeth strolled along the pier. The air was thick with the scent of salt and the distant call of seagulls. "I've always been drawn to the sea," Elizabeth confessed, her eyes fixed on the waves that danced beneath the fading sunlight. "Like a siren luring sailors into uncharted waters," Eric replied, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. She chuckled, the sound a melody that harmonized with the rhythmic lull of the ocean. "Maybe I am a bit of a siren, steering my own ship through the currents of life." As they walked, their conversation delved into the intricacies of their pasts. Elizabeth spoke of a childhood spent chasing sunsets and the ache of unfulfilled dreams, while Eric hinted at a history shaped by storms and the search for elusive purpose. "Behind every smile, there's a story," Elizabeth mused, her gaze distant, as if peering into the depths of her own memories. Eric nodded in agreement, his eyes reflecting the weight of untold tales. "Some stories are meant to be shared, while others remain locked in the vault of our hearts." Their dialogues began to unravel the veils that shrouded their pasts, revealing fragments of vulnerability and resilience. Yet, beneath the surface, each carried secrets, whispers of experiences that lingered like ghosts in the corridors of their minds. In a secluded corner of the pier, bathed in the soft glow of lanterns, they found a quiet bench and sat, the ocean serving as a witness to the confessions that unfolded. "I've never met anyone like you, Elizabeth," Eric admitted, his gaze locked onto hers. "There's a fire in your spirit, a warmth that defies the cool embrace of the sea breeze." She smiled, a wistful glimmer in her eyes. "And you, Eric, carry the weight of storms within you. Yet there's a calmness that radiates from your..." As the night embraced the world, they realized that their connection was more than just chance. It was a collision of two souls destined to unravel the mysteries within and around them. The secrets they guarded, like treasures hidden in the depths of the ocean, would inevitably surface, creating waves that could either pull them under or propel them toward a horizon yet unseen. The dance of shadows continued, casting them into the intricate choreography of love, where every step held the promise of discovery. In the days that followed their exploration of the pier, Eric and Elizabeth found solace in the simple moments, each day adding layers to the intricate tapestry of their connection. The town, with its winding streets and ancient architecture, became the backdrop to their unfolding story. As the sun dipped below the horizon one evening, painting the sky in hues of orange and lavender, Eric invited Elizabeth to a secluded spot overlooking the cliffs. The air was tinged with the briny scent of the sea, and the distant sound of waves crashing against the rocks created a soothing melody. Perched on a weathered bench, they shared tales of their pasts, each word a brushstroke on the canvas of their growing intimacy. The evening's gentle breeze carried with it the unspoken promise that secrets, once hidden, were meant to be unraveled. "You're a wanderer, Eric," Elizabeth observed, her gaze fixed on the horizon. "But beneath that nomadic spirit, there's a yearning for roots, for a place to call home." He sighed, the weight of unspoken truths evident in his eyes. "I've roamed these shores, seeking answers in the ebb and flow of the tide. But you're right, there's a part of me that longs for an anchor." Elizabeth turned to him, her eyes reflecting a well of understanding. An anchor can be both a tether and a lifeline. It's about finding balance. Their dialogues became a dance, a delicate interplay of vulnerability and trust. As the night deepened, Eric couldn't help but feel a growing sense of attachment to this flame-haired enchantress who seemed to hold the key to the chambers of his heart. "Tell me about the storms, Eric," Elizabeth whispered, her voice a gentle caress. "The ones that rage within you?" He hesitated, his gaze lingering on the waves below. "There are storms that brew in the depths of the soul, carrying the weight of memories and the echoes of regrets. But perhaps in sharing them, we can weather them together." Elizabeth nodded, a silent encouragement that held the promise of acceptance. "And what about you, Elizabeth?" Eric inquired, turning the spotlight onto her. "What secrets do you guard in the folds of your gown?" She chuckled, a hint of mischief in her eyes. "Ah, that's the mystery, isn't it? Some secrets are like jewels, meant to be revealed only to those who dare to delve deep." The moon, a silent witness to their confessions, hung low in the indigo sky, casting a glow upon their faces. The night unfolded, a canvas awaiting the strokes of revelation. As they shared their innermost thoughts, Eric and Elizabeth felt the walls of secrecy crumble. The veil that shrouded their pasts began to lift, revealing the vulnerability that lay beneath. In the dance of shadows, they discovered the courage to expose their true selves, laying the foundation for a connection that transcended the ordinary. And so, under the stars and the watchful gaze of the moon, Eric Storm and Elizabeth Mayflower continued their journey, unraveling the veils of secrecy that bound them and forging a path toward a shared horizon.